Hi guys, it's Lady Hawk Owl here, your awkward witch. You may notice I'm looking a little more dark today. It's because I'm in quite a dark mood. Not a negative dark mood, but kind of a happy dark mood, if that's a thing. I guess this must be the near Samhaine energy that's getting to me. Just ignore the horrible eye makeup, by the way. I'm not the best eye artist. Oh, I missed my eye. I just noticed. Yeah, I'm that bad, but I like to experiment anyway. So in case you don't hear, there's rather large gushes of wind outside. It's almost hurricane-like, and it's really cool because it's like rainy and it's kind of pre-stormy. I thought I heard thunder before, actually. So yeah, real fun weather. My favorite. I'm going to do more witchy questions, so let's get started. 54 is a question I don't quite get, but they say, what area would you like to see your craft grow in? I guess maybe they mean personally. Personally, for me, I want to do more. I want to experience more tarot. And tarot, the other one is called... I know what the other one is called, but I just can't remember because, like, I'm like, hey, brain dead today. The one that begins with the O. I feel so stupid right now. Okay, not horrible. Anyway, yeah, so personally, and I also would, in terms of the craft, the general history of the craft, I want to, do more heavy-duty research on history of witchcraft, Celtic witchcraft, Druidism, all those things I'm personally interested in, and also other cultures, but I think in general, I think for me, and in general, I would like to see the craft, grow historically, and not become like, historical witches necessarily, but like personally and actively learn about them. So, sorry, I think the corners of my mouth look red in this, and must just be the camera. Anyway. 55, what is your preference, to buy or to make tools? Both. I would like to learn how to make candles someday. I prefer I prefer some tools to make by myself. I have never bought a wand before. I kind of use two wands, actually. I use a willow branch one and an apple branch one, and they're both very natural looking. They basically still look like branches, but I kind of like them that way. I kind of like them more natural, so I guess for me, I like picking things up from nature and using them. But, for candles, I don't mind buying them. I like the different scents that the stores, offer, and the different colors, and, stuff like that. And I also am planning one day on getting a cauldron, like a tiny cauldron, but they're not cheap things. They're made of iron, and they're heavy, and I have to make time, space, and money for them, so, it's a mix of both. 56, what fictional witch book / movie inspired you the most? I don't know if I would necessarily say inspired. I mean, it was sort of about somebody who pushed through, and got through most of society, and got through tough stuff just because of the way she looked. But in the book Wicked, about the Wicked Witch of the West. In fact, I think I have a book here. Hang on. Okay, so I think my hat's sturdy in the back. I'm really sorry. I wasn't planning on facing the back, so I didn't clean it. Sorry. Yeah, this is Wicked, and it's written by Gregory Maguire. If you've seen the musical, actually this book has a slightly darker ending. It's actually darker in general, but yeah, I guess this book inspires me because it's like about somebody who is like different, and I was always kind of different. So I guess I have stuff in common with Elphaba. Next question, 57, is I can't read today. With your first spell, were you alone or in a coven? I've been alone since I began. I still am, so yeah, I've done everything alone, including my first spell, which was really scary doing it because I was by myself and I knew very little, but I don't know if it would have been better if I was in a coven. I would probably gotten to see, first-hand experience of what a coven was like, and group witch work, and how other witches function, during magic, but no, I was alone, 58. What is your favorite candle or incense and or incense for magical purposes. So, you know, this changes obviously with the intent of the magic and with my moods, etc. But my favorite candle scent in general is cinnamon. Or, there's one that's called a Yankee candle. It's called something midnight. Starry Midnight, something like that. That has a really sweet scent. I love it. And incense-wise, I like to use mostly sage, cinnamon, cloves, and whatever feels appropriate for the magic. I use sandalwood sometimes, so. And vanilla. I love vanilla. And lavender. I like a lot of them. I guess let me try to pick my favorites. Since I listed like 10 of them. My favorite incense would probably be cinnamon, sage. Yeah. I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. It's like the middle of the night and I'm so tired. I've done so much work today. Cinnamon, sage, lavender. That's kind of it, actually. Yeah. 59, where is your favorite place to go to reconnect with nature? So we do have a teeny tiny patch of the woods that my parents own, but, and I've gone up there since I was a little kid, and it feels like home to me, but, it is kind of a small patch, and there are other places on the land that I can walk to that feel better. If I ever find a wooden path somewhere random where I've never seen one before, I will totally go there. I kind of live near water, the Long Island Sound, so I like to walk by there. There's one spot in particular, as I'm walking there, there's like a willow tree near very close to the water, and I like to sit under it early in the morning, so. 60 is, do you believe in fantasy creatures, unicorn, gnomes, elves, fairies? So I have kind of mixed feelings about some of these. I believe in fairies. I don't know about their existence in the States, the United States, you know, where I live, but I would like to think they live here. I'm not sure, but I do believe they exist in their different forms. Gnomes are definitely around. I don't think they're quite as big as maybe they're represented in stories, because how could they be? We don't see them, but, they are part of the other world, but, you know, I just feel like they're a little smaller, but they are pretty, you know, they like to cause trouble. They do. Elves, I think elves may have existed once upon a time, and dragons. I definitely believe dragons could have existed too. I love dragons. There's also, did you know, I found out in a historical documentary that there is, not historical evidence of the dragons we know, but there were dragon-like creatures. There was basically, you know, during the time when all animals were huge and the moon was extremely close to the earth, there was like this giant Komodo dragon that was like 30 feet long. And he just looked like a Komodo dragon, except he was slightly different color and, you know, 30 feet. And also, they didn't spit fire, however, they did spit a venomous, burning liquid that would burn their enemy's skin. So, I'm just saying, I like to research my history when it comes to my favorite creatures and things. 61, do you believe in ghosts or spirits? Oh yeah, they're everywhere. They have their many forms as well. And I think they're everywhere. It's just, the question is, do they allow us to see them or not? I don't know. I have so many questions about ghosts and spirits, but generally, yes, I believe in them. And I believe we can contact them if we put in the effort and are kind enough, because I don't believe in evil spirits, but I do believe that spirits are very sensitive, especially ones that did not die well, so. 62, would you ever teach the craft? Maybe. Yeah, sure. I mean, give me 10 or 20 more years, but yeah, maybe by that time. 63, what if any legal herb do you use for moods? So, again, sage. I used to relax myself. Lavender. Lavender I used to sharpen my senses. That's not, you know, I use the, I either smell the oil or use the incense. You know, I just sniff it in, too. Same goes with, opium flower. They sell this incense in a drugstore near me. No, again, I'm not smoking it. I'm just sniffing in incense, but it has a really sweet smell. I absolutely love it. And it's very calming and centering, so, yeah. I highly recommend it, actually. 64, what is the most recent spell ritual you've done? So, recently, I did my own spell on, I called it end goal spell to reach a certain goal that I have, something I have to get done, actually, more than anything, but something that will drive